The LG 27 GR93UB Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q, LG 27GN950B, Dell S2722QC, and Gigabyte M28U are the most popular budget 4K gaming monitors of 2025, but which is the absolute best? We are going to compare them to each other and score them in various categories, with some categories holding more weight than others. In the end, we'll decide which is the best one based on the final score, and we will declare the absolute winner. Let's dive in. First, we are going to compare them on the display quality category, which has a multiplier of 2. Starting with the LG 27 GR93UB. This monitor offers a decent display quality for its price range. It has a 4K resolution on a 27-inch screen, providing high pixel density for sharp images. However, its low contrast ratio makes blacks look gray, which can be a drawback in darker scenes. I give it a 7 out of 10. Next up, the Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q. This monitor boasts a 28-inch 4K IPS display with a 90% DCI-P3 color space, which is impressive for color reproduction. It also supports HDR10, enhancing the dynamic range for a more vivid viewing experience. But its HDR performance isn't as impactful as some might expect due to the lack of local dimming. I rate it an 8 out of 10. Moving on to the LG 27GN950B, this monitor stands out with its nano IPS panel, offering a wide color gamut of 98% DCI-P3. The colors are vibrant and accurate, making it suitable for color-critical work as well as gaming. However, its HDR performance is somewhat underwhelming due to the limited number of dimming zones. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. The Dell S2722QC is next. It features a 27-inch IPS panel with a 4K resolution, providing good color variety and a vibrant image straight out of the box. However, its 60Hz refresh rate might not be ideal for fast-paced gaming, and the graininess can be noticeable to sensitive users. I rate it a 6.5 out of 10. Finally, we have the Gigabyte M28U. This monitor offers a 28-inch 4K IPS super speed panel with a 94% DCI-P3 color coverage, which is excellent for the price. It also has a 1001 contrast ratio, providing decent blacks for an IPS panel. While it doesn't have the highest brightness, it's still bright enough for most gaming scenarios. I give it a 9 out of 10. The Gigabyte M28U takes the crown in display quality with a score of 9, offering the best balance of color accuracy, contrast, and value for money. Next, we are going to compare them on the refresh rate category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The LG 27GR93UB is a solid choice for gamers looking for a balance between resolution and refresh rate. It offers a 144Hz refresh rate, which is great for console gaming, but some competitive PC gamers might find it limiting. It's a good all-around monitor, but its refresh rate isn't the highest in this lineup. I give it a 7 out of 10. The Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q is the budget-friendly option here, but it comes with a 60Hz refresh rate. While it's not ideal for fast-paced gaming, it's still smooth enough for casual play, and the 4K resolution makes up for it with stunning visuals. However, if you're into competitive gaming, you'll definitely feel the difference. I rate it a 5 out of 10. The LG 27GN950B is a high-end monitor with a native 144Hz refresh rate that can be overclocked to 160Hz. It's fantastic for both console and PC gaming, offering low input lag and a fast response time. However, its price might not justify the slight refresh rate advantage for some. I give it an 8 out of 10. The Dell S2722QC is another budget-friendly option with a 60Hz refresh rate. It's not the best for gaming, but it's decent for casual play, with its low input lag and fast pixel response time. If you're looking for a monitor primarily for work or media consumption, this could be a good choice. I rate it a 6 out of 10. Finally, we have the Gigabyte M28U, which stands out with its 144Hz refresh rate. It's an excellent choice for gamers who want both high resolution and a high refresh rate without breaking the bank. The monitor also supports FreeSync Premium Pro for tear-free gameplay. It's the clear winner here with a 9 out of 10. The Gigabyte M28U takes the crown in the refresh rate category with its impressive 144Hz refresh rate, offering the best value for money among these monitors. Next, we are going to compare them on the response time category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The LG 27GR93UB has a good overall response time. It performs best close to its max refresh rate as fast-moving objects look sharp, but there's more blur at lower refresh rates. It gets a 7 out of 10. The Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q has a response time of 5 milliseconds, which is decent for a 60Hz monitor. However, its black to white response time is 22 milliseconds, leading to noticeable ghosting in fast-paced games. It scores a 5 out of 10. The LG 27GN950B boasts an incredible response time, delivering extremely clear motion. It has a low input lag, making it ideal for competitive gaming, but its performance drops at lower refresh rates. It earns an 8 out of 10. The Dell S2722QC has a poor response time, resulting in blurry motion and smearing. While it has low input lag, its slow response time makes it less suitable for gaming. It gets a 4 out of 10. Finally, we have the Gigabyte M28U, which boasts a rapid 1 millisecond response time for minimal ghosting. It's perfect for competitive gaming, although some overshoot can be noticeable at lower refresh rates. It scores a 9 out of 10. The Gigabyte M28U takes the crown in the response time category with a score of 9, thanks to its impressive 1 millisecond response time, making it the best choice for gamers looking for minimal ghosting and blur. Next, we are going to compare them on the connectivity options category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The LG 27GR93UB offers a decent range of connectivity with DisplayPort, 2 HDMI ports, and 2 USB 3.2 ports. However, it lacks USB-C connectivity, which is becoming increasingly important for modern devices. I give it a 6 out of 10. The Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q comes with one DisplayPort, 1.2, 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, and a headphone jack, providing a solid set of connections for both PC and console gaming. Unfortunately, it does not include USB-C or any USB ports, which limits its versatility for multitasking. I rate it a 5 out of 10. The LG 27GN950B steps up the game with DisplayPort 1.4, 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, and a USB Type-C port that supports 65 watts of power delivery. This makes it incredibly convenient for connecting laptops and other devices. However, it lacks HDMI 2.1, which could be a downside for gamers looking to fully utilize next-gen consoles. I give it an 8 out of 10. The Dell S2722QC is equipped with 2 HDMI ports, a USB-C upstream port with DisplayPort and power delivery up to 65 watts, and additional USB 3.2 ports. This monitor provides a clutter-free setup with its single cable solution, but it's limited to HDMI 2.0, which might not support the full potential of newer gaming consoles. I rate it a 7 out of 10. Finally, we have the Gigabyte M28U, which stands out with its modern connectivity options. It includes DisplayPort 1.4 with DSC, 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, and a USB-C port, making it the most versatile for both gaming and productivity. The only downside is the lack of additional USB ports, but the included options are more than sufficient for most users. I give it a 9 out of 10. The Gigabyte M28U takes the crown in the connectivity options category with its 9 points, offering the best mix of modern ports for both gaming and productivity needs. Finally, we are going to compare them on the price to performance ratio category, which has a multiplier of 2. Starting with the LG 27GR93UB, this monitor offers a good balance of features for its price. It has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, VRR support, and a 144Hz refresh rate, making it great for console gaming. However, its low contrast ratio and lack of local dimming can be a letdown for those seeking the best picture quality. I give it a 7 out of 10. Next up, the Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q. This monitor provides a 28-inch 4K IPS display with excellent color reproduction and a wide range of connectivity options. Its ergonomic design with extensive adjustments is a plus, but the HDR performance is basic, and it lacks some of the advanced gaming features found in higher-end models. It scores an 8 out of 10. The LG 27GN950B is a step up in terms of performance. It boasts a fast 144Hz refresh rate, accurate color, and excellent HDR for its price point. However, its sRGB mode can be oversaturated, which might not appeal to everyone. I rate it an 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to the Dell S2722QC, this monitor stands out for its affordability and USB-C connectivity. It's bright and has decent color precision, but its low contrast ratio and average color range can make SDR content look lackluster. It earns a solid 8 out of 10. Finally, we have the Gigabyte M28U, which offers sharp visuals and exceptional color presentation at a very competitive price. While its HDR performance is basic, and it underperforms compared to some 1440p monitors and 4K TVs, its overall value for money is unbeatable. It gets a 9 out of 10. The Gigabyte M28U emerges as the winner in the price-to-performance ratio category, scoring 9 points, thanks to its sharp visuals, color accuracy, and the extensive features it offers at a budget-friendly price. The results of our comparison show each product shines in its own way, but the Gigabyte M28U stands out with its score of 76.5. Having personally tested this monitor, I can confidently say it offers an exceptional mix of display quality, refresh rate, response time, and connectivity. It's a standout choice for gamers looking for high resolution and rapid performance without compromising affordability. The combination of a 144Hz refresh rate, a superb 1 ms response time, and HDMI 2.1 connectivity makes the Gigabyte M28U the clear winner, providing a premium experience for both casual and competitive gaming. As for the other monitors, the LG 27GN950B comes in strong with an impressive score of 70, providing excellent display quality and great connectivity options. The Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q and Dell S2722QC tied at 5.4.5, both offering solid features for their price points, with the TUF Gaming VG289Q excelling in color reproduction and the S2722QC standing out for its connectivity versatility. The LG 27GR93UB, scoring 58, delivers balanced performance across the board, making it a good choice for those seeking a middle ground in features. Each monitor has its own strengths, proving there's a suitable option for every gamer's needs and budget.